guys, Logan here. So you probably can tell that I have a different background, as you can see. Well, that is because I'm not at my house right now. I'm currently in Orlando for my, I guess you could say, good time here in Orlando. Just to go visit some places like Walt Disney World or some other places like that. Just to have a good time. That's pretty much all you need to know. Anyway, getting on to something that's more important, I just got done watching the 2017 version of Baywatch. It stars The Rock, Zac Efron, and a bunch of other actors that I don't remember their names. And it's about a group of lifeguards led by The Rock, keeping an eye on everything at the beach, just keeping people from getting in danger or from being killed. And then they soon found some drugs on some parts of the beach, or something out of the beach. And they soon have to find out who was responsible for putting drugs on their beach. And during their mission to stop the drug dealers from putting drugs in their beach just to put people in jeopardy, The Rock and his fellow teammates of Baywatch were soon joined by Zac Efron. Guys, oh boy, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Now, is it a good film? No, it is not. But I will say, it is fully aware that it's not a good film. So it just kind of went out, has a ridiculous, over-the-top, and raunchy movie. Yes, it's a rated R film that just does what it wants to do, which is doing some ridiculous things. And I will get into some of the ridiculous things that this movie has in it in just a few minutes. But first, let's start off with the casting. The Rock. He did a good job in the film. I actually think he was the best part of the movie. He did a good job, as well as Zac Efron. He also did a good job. I thought the chemistry between them was pretty good, and I guess you could say hilarious. They have somewhat a cool comedic banter between them. Alexandra something. She's okay for the most part, but I think she's only there just to show off her pretty face and her, good-looking body. So that men can just come up to her and just look at her body and go like, That's just me, though. And the two other women in this film and the obese guy, 3 of them did alright as well. But they didn't really have that much lines that I pretty much laugh. Most of the jokes that they brought out in this film, particularly the obese guy and a blonde who runs in slow-mo in the trailers for this film, were pretty lackluster. Now, moving on to the story. It was ridiculous. And this movie knows it's filled with ridiculousness in it, and it just goes for it. And I was somewhat entertained by it, to be honest. There were so many things that happened in this film that pretty much made me laugh, or just half of all those ridiculous things that happened in this film. There were 3 parts in, not the movie, but in the trailers. There were 3 parts in the trailers that were not shown in the film. That's right, 3 of those scenes that were cut out in this film were the ones that actually made me laugh. For example, there was like this 5 or 7 second long clip where The Rock and Zac Efron were on a boat spying on some of the drug dealers that were, I assume they were drug dealers, putting in some of the drugs on the boats. And in one part, The Rock said something along the lines of like this.
There's some bad going on over there, and my balls say we need to check it out.
My balls say, you should just take it easy right here.
What do your balls sound like 3-year-old girls?
I don't know, man. That's just how they talk. But they're wise.
That was one of the most funniest parts in the trailers for me. And this movie didn't have that much, like, funniest parts in the film that made me bust it out laughing. Although I will say it does have some laughs. There were still moments that did make me laugh. I don't know. This movie was ridiculous, man. There were so many ridiculous crap that happened in this film that I was like, what? But yeah, man, was this movie really good? Heck no. heck no, it's not a good film. But, like I said earlier in my review for this film, this movie knows it's not an amazing film, so it just went for whatever it wants to be. This is like the kind of film, the kind of guilty pleasure film that you can just lay on your bed, just watch something on TV and just see Baywatch 2017 pop up, and then you probably would have and enjoy watching while still having an exhausting day and stuff like that. The action sequences, I forgot to mention about the action sequences. They were pretty good. Now, whenever The Rock is in an action sequence, that I enjoyed a lot more. So, yeah, just putting that out of the way, I'm going to give Baywatch 2017 a Silver Medal of Honor. It might be a terrible film, but I find it somewhat enjoyable to watch just because of how ridiculous it is and how it's fully self-aware that it's ridiculous, that it just went for it. Would I recommend you watch it? Not exactly. So anyway, guys, that is my review for Baywatch 2017. If you enjoyed my review for Baywatch 2017, please click the like button and comment down below to let me know what you think of Baywatch 2017. Did you like it? Did you thought it was okay? Or did you not like it? And if you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad. And as always, fight the good fight. Peace!